What about you makes you attractive and unmistakably irresistible after age 65? There's no longer a need to be young, pretty, or impressive. It has to do with something stronger, more powerful, and deeper. Really, what makes someone like you isn't what you wear or how you look. It's how you act, what you think, and how you make other people feel. Individuals who are silently captivating have mastered traits that make them stand out. People are naturally drawn to them, even though they don't try too hard or beg for attention. What's the best part? These traits have nothing to do with age. At any point in your life, you can work on these things. Between the ages of 65 and 80, this video discusses 6 ways to become silently attractive. They make people want to be around you, respect you, and enjoy being with you without saying anything. You will not want to miss these qualities if you have ever thought about how to stay interesting, magnetic, and highly valued. Leave me until the end because the last one is something most people miss, but can easily set you apart. This is for you if you've ever wanted to feel more sure of yourself, respected, and naturally attractive. If you haven't already, please subscribe and activate the bell to ensure you don't miss any videos before we begin. Please give this video a 1 in the comments if you like it and a 0 otherwise. This feedback will assist me in creating more engaging videos for you. It's time to begin. The first element is a quiet confidence that achieves results. People are naturally drawn to people who carry themselves with quiet confidence. It's not arrogance or the need to prove something. It's just a calm, unwavering belief in oneself that makes people pay attention. You can't be this sure of yourself by talking about yourself or trying to impress other people. You have to know who you are and be okay with that. People with this trait don't need other people to validate them. They already do that for themselves. They don't try to take over conversations or prove their worth because they know it, and people can't stay away from that kind of quiet strength. A 74-year-old former business owner like Richard is one example. Even though he doesn't actively seek attention when he walks into a room, people still notice him. He never shouts to be heard, but people pay attention when he talks. Even though he doesn't dress in a way that grabs attention, he always looks put together and comfortable. What's so interesting about him? He has a lot of energy, is sure of himself, and is confident without trying too hard. Furthermore, this kind of presence has nothing to do with age. How you feel about yourself is critical. That kind of attractive person doesn't have to prove how important they are. They already know it. They are already sure of themselves, so they don't need to share too much, explain too much, or make up for things. When it comes to getting older, the most attractive people are the ones who do not worry about anything. They know what's important and what's not after going through a lot. Not trying to get approval or make things happen makes their presence powerful. So how do you get this kind of calm confidence? First, take pride in your strengths and accept your flaws. Being confident doesn't mean you're perfect. It means you're happy with who you are. Second, pay more attention and speak less. People who are truly sure of themselves don't feel the need to fill every void. Because they listen and think about what they say, it's more important. Third, stand and move because you want to. It's important how you walk into a room, how you carry yourself, and how you look people in the eye. People can tell when someone is happy with who they are. You don't have to be loud to be confident. You just need to be rooted. When you develop this kind of presence, you don't have to do anything else to attract people. They'll just be drawn to you. 2, how important it is to say less and mean more. Being around someone who doesn't feel the need to fill every void is undeniably captivating. One such individual is someone who speaks and listens with intention and knows that words are more powerful when used sparingly. Silent people who know mystery is powerful and that leaving some things unsaid can make someone more intriguing are the most beautiful. Today, anyone can speak to gain attention, but those who maintain a calm demeanor stand out. They don't feel the need to talk too much, explain too much, or take over conversations. Instead, they pay close attention, think things through, and only speak up when they have something important to say. People pay attention when they do because they know that every word was chosen with care. Pick someone like Evelyn, a retired teacher who was 77 years old. People don't discuss other people behind their backs or force their opinions on everyone. But when she does talk, they mean something. People pay attention to everything she says because she never wastes words. People respect her just by being there. It's not because she wants it, but because she exudes a quiet wisdom. People who can't be stopped know that leaving some things up to the imagination can be powerful. They do not tell you everything about themselves at once. They let people learn about them slowly, bit by bit. The process gives them a sense of depth and complexity that draws people in. And the more someone wants to know, the more captivating they become. So how do you become more present like this? First, speak more slowly. Take a moment to think about what you want to say before you answer. Such an approach makes what you say more important. Second, pay attention more than you talk. People love being with people who listen to them. Third, believe in the power of mystery. You don't have to tell them everything about yourself. Let people find you over time. When used right, silence is powerful. It makes people interested, makes them lean in, and leaves an impression that lasts long after the conversation is over. Do you know anyone whose quiet presence made you remember them? Please let me know in the second comment below. Your participation helps me keep making content that helps and inspires you. The third thing is the easy elegance of self-respect. There is nothing more silently attractive than someone who knows their worth and treats themselves with respect. Self-respect like this, that isn't said, is very attractive. People will notice you, respect you, and treat you with the same level of care you give yourself. Rudeness or toughness doesn't show self-respect. It shows you know what you won't accept. It has to do with appreciating your time, energy, and presence. They frequently exhibit excessive eagerness to please, a tendency to prioritize the needs of others over their own, and a fear of saying no. But people who know they're good enough don't need to prove it to anyone. Those people are quietly irresistible. Take someone like James, who is 72 years old and used to be an architect. He used to say yes to everything, even when he was too worn out to do anything. He would help people when they were upset, listen to their complaints when he didn't want to hear them, and let other people drain his energy without asking for anything in return. He learned over time, though, that his time was valuable and that it was okay to guard it. He now sets clear limits, not in a mean way, but in a way that shows he cares about himself. And guess what? He has a quiet strength that makes people respect him more and want to be with him more. Self-respect is critical because people notice when you respect yourself. You no longer need to try to get everyone to like you, beg for attention, or take on too much. People are drawn to you because they can tell you are strong, confident, and have a strong sense of your worth. So how do you radiate this kind of natural beauty? To begin, keep your energy safe. It's okay to leave something that makes you feel bad. If someone constantly takes and never gives, it's okay to limit your time with them. Second, don't feel guilty when you say no. People who don't feel the need to explain or say sorry for keeping the peace are the most respected. Third, act like you know how valuable you are. Be sure of what you say and how you walk, and never feel like you have to explain why you deserve favorable treatment. People can sense when you respect yourself. It comes through in the way you talk, move, and act in every situation, and that steady, quiet self-respect is difficult to resist. The fourth thing is the undeniable appeal of being fully present. In a world where people are constantly distracted, thinking about what's next, scrolling through their phones, half listening to conversations, the most silently attractive individuals are the ones who know how to be fully present. They don't rush, allow their minds to wander, or treat conversations like a chore. Instead, they give their full attention, making the person in front of them feel like the most important person in the room. Presence is rare, and because it's rare, it's magnetic. When someone is truly present, you feel it. You notice the way they listen without interrupting, the way their eyes stay focused on you instead of darting around the room, and the way they react in real time instead of just waiting for their turn to speak. And that kind of attention makes people feel deeply seen and valued. Take someone like Margaret, a 68-year-old retired writer. She doesn't think about what she's going to say next when she talks to people. She's absorbing every word, every expression, every detail of the conversation. She doesn't cut people off, she doesn't check her watch, and she doesn't rush to fill silences. Instead, she listens, truly listens, and because of that, people open up to her. They feel comfortable around her. They seek her presence, not because she demands attention, but because she makes others feel like they matter. Being fully present isn't just about listening, it's about how you engage with life itself. People who radiate this quality don't just exist in the background of their lives. They savor their morning coffee, they notice the way the sunlight hits the trees, they appreciate the small, beautiful moments that so many others rush past, and because they experience life more deeply, they naturally become more intriguing, more peaceful, and more irresistible to be around. So how can you cultivate this presence? First, put away distractions. When talking to others, give people your full attention. It's one of the rarest and most valuable gifts you can offer. Second, slow down and truly experience the moment you're in, whether it's a conversation, a meal, or a walk. Allow yourself to be fully immersed in it. Third, make eye contact and listen with intention. When people feel truly heard, they feel drawn to you in a way they can't explain. Being present isn't about doing more. It's about being more, and the people who master this knack are unforgettable. If the art resonates with you, if you believe that presence is one of the most attractive qualities a person can have, please let me know by commenting number 4 below. Your participation helps me keep making content that helps and inspires you. Number 5, the quiet strength of emotional composure. There is something incredibly attractive about a person who remains calm and composed no matter what is happening around them. Not cold, not distant, but emotionally steady in a way that makes others feel safe in their presence. You cannot fake this kind of silent strength. It comes from a deep sense of inner stability and self-awareness, and when you have it, people notice. The most irresistible individuals are those who refuse to be emotionally reactive in a world where many people are quick to anger, easily offended, or constantly caught up in drama. They don't let small inconveniences ruin their day. They don't get pulled into meaningless arguments, and they don't give their energy to negativity. Instead, they know how to pause, process, and respond with thoughtfulness instead of impulse. Take someone like Walter, a 76-year-old retired firefighter. He has seen it all: stressful situations, unexpected challenges, difficult people, and yet, no matter what, he never lets the chaos around him control his emotions. If someone is rude to him, he doesn't react with anger. He remains calm. If something doesn't go his way, he doesn't complain. He finds a solution. And because of this, people gravitate toward him. They admire him. They feel secure in his presence because they know that regardless of what happens, he will not be shaken. Here's what most people don't realize. Emotional composure is one of the most attractive qualities a person can have. When you are steady, when you do not let the world dictate your emotions, you exude a quiet confidence that is impossible to ignore. So how do you develop this level of composure? First, learn to pause before reacting. When something upsets you, take a breath. Give yourself a moment before responding. It will change everything. Second, don't let small things steal your peace. Not every inconvenience is worth your frustration. Protect your energy by choosing your battles wisely. Third, carry yourself with the mindset that nothing can shake you, because when you believe it, others will sense it too. A person who remains calm, steady, and in control of their emotions stands out in a way that is both powerful and deeply attractive. They don't have to prove their strength. It speaks for itself. Number 6, the magnetic appeal of a life well lived. There is something undeniably irresistible about a person who has lived a full life and carries the wisdom of their experiences with quiet confidence. Not someone who boasts about their past, but someone who wears their history like a well-fitted coat. Comfortable, natural, and with quiet dignity. This type of individual doesn't require attention, as their mere existence narrates a compelling tale. As we get older, we have a choice. We can either dwell on the past, wishing things had been different, or we can embrace everything we've lived through and allow it to shape us into someone with depth, character, and quiet allure. The most silently attractive individuals are the ones who have done exactly that. They have gathered wisdom, they have learned from their mistakes, and they have developed a kind of peace that only comes from a life well lived. Take someone like Helen, an 81-year-old former artist. She doesn't talk much about her past unless someone asks, but when she does, her stories are rich, vivid, and full of wisdom. She has seen the world change, She has loved deeply. She has experienced loss. And yet, she carries it all with grace. She doesn't dwell on regrets. She doesn't try to relive her youth. And she doesn't compete with younger generations because she knows that her value lies in who she is now, not who she used to be. And for that reason, she is utterly captivating. This kind of presence is rare. Many people as they age become bitter, resentful, or stuck in nostalgia. But the ones who are truly magnetic are the ones who embrace every season of life with appreciation. They are not trying to hold on to the past. They are fully living in the present, knowing that every wrinkle, every laugh line, and every experience has made them someone worth knowing. So how do you embody this? First, own your story. You don't have to prove anything to anyone. Your experiences have shaped you, and that alone makes you interesting. Second, never stop learning. The most attractive people are the ones who stay curious about life, no matter their age. Third, live with a sense of gratitude. People who appreciate life, regardless of what stage they're in, radiate a quiet beauty that draws others in. The truth is, age does not take away your attractiveness. It refines it. When you accept yourself, you become magnetic, which makes you silently irresistible. If this idea speaks to you, if you believe that life experience is one of the most attractive qualities a person can have, please let me know by commenting number 6 below. Your engagement helps me continue creating content that supports and uplifts you. Final thoughts. As we wrap up this video, take a moment to reflect on these 6 qualities. They have nothing to do with youth, flashy appearances, or trying to impress others. Instead, they are about how you carry yourself, how you treat people, and how you live your life. The most silently attractive and unspokenly irresistible people are the ones who don't chase attention. They simply exist in a way that makes others take notice. These traits aren't about changing who you are. They're about embracing your natural presence in a way that draws people toward you effortlessly. A person with quiet confidence, emotional composure, deep self-respect, and an appreciation for life is more captivating than any trend or passing fad. If you identify with any of these 6 traits or feel inspired to develop them, you're on the right track. Being magnetic isn't about trying harder. It's about letting go of what doesn't serve you and stepping into the kind of presence that naturally commands attention. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these 6 qualities resonated with you the most? Do you see them in yourself? Or is there one you want to develop more? Share your thoughts in the comments. I truly enjoy reading your insights and experiences. Thank you for joining us today. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to use it in your life. Your thoughts are important to us, so don't hesitate to share them. Reading your comments gives us tremendous motivation and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.